It's been 10 years of Key for Change. What can I say? Key for Change was inspired by the threat of redundancy. I hated that a large organization had that much power over me. I felt disempowered, scared, and frightened about what the future held. Therefore, going into private practice was the only way for me. It wasn't something I relished. I hadn't been brought up to work for myself. I'd been brought up to get a good job, especially with a good pension, and to stay in it. But I could see that this place was not good for my self-esteem. It was at that time that I etched out the logo for Key for Change. The vision was born. And all I did every single day was sewed into the belief, into the vision that I had, which is now 10 years on, 10 years strong, Key for Change. Did I doubt myself? Absolutely, I doubted myself, yet I still took steps in spite of the fear. Key for Change has changed my life exponentially and given me a confidence I could have never dreamed of. YouTube videos began because I had my pretty private practice, my fancy chairs, my nice cups, but the phone wasn't ringing. So I knew I had to do something different, and I started video in hopes to share what I understood about the human condition and to inspire people in a way that wasn't commonplace for psychotherapists 10 years ago. Today, Key for Change has changed my life exponentially. I'm now sitting in a home that I own, that I never thought really, I couldn't see how I could do it for myself. I knew I wanted it, but when you start to do the numbers, when you're in a regular job, it just seemed so far out of reach. I want to thank all the people who've entrusted me with their journey, who've taken their hard-earned money and invested in themselves via Key for Change. Witnessing your change and being your companion has been invaluable. Watching your growth, your highs, your lows, to be entrusted with the preciousness of your life and your potential and your dreams makes my life purposeful and gives my life meaning. I may need you guys just as much as you need me. I love what I do. And the vision I had for Key for Change would be nothing without the people who decide every day to pick up the phone and say, Key, I need to chat to you. It's a blessing to be entrusted with your vulnerability. And whilst therapy is far from easy, I trust we both know that I come from a good place for you. I want more for you. I want better for you. And you want that for yourself too. And so together, untold possibilities unfold as you begin to notice patterns and to make changes, slow, consistent changes to your life. And then you come back to therapy and we explore what's gone on. Fundamentally, fear is what we need to be mindful of. Fear keeps us stuck. And whilst I could never have envisioned what Key for Change has done for me, fundamentally, I had a faith that if I kept doing good things with good intentions and I kept sowing into the dream and the vision I had to assist people who weren't at the far end of the mental health spectrum, but who were like me, like struggling with relationships, getting embroiled with the wrong people, or, going above and beyond and caring for people that often didn't give you the love back. That was my journey, and I knew I wasn't alone, but I knew there wasn't very many places where you could go because society tends to focus on people at the far end of the spectrum. So Key for Change is for the people in the middle, the people who are working hard, grafting, trying to make the most of their life, who want more and who get stuck and struggle to find their way through. I'm proud that my adverse situation is able to help other people who are going through their adversity. My tutor once said, The client won't go where the therapist has gone. And I'm glad I've gone into the darkness in my own life, in the ways that I've sabotaged myself, in the ways I've screwed myself over. Because when you do it, when my clients do it to themselves, I get it. And we get it together. Fundamentally, believing in yourself, I think, is essential for living a good life. When we don't believe in ourselves, we're vulnerable. We're much more likely to believe in others, to overinvest in others, and to experience incredible disappointment when people let us down. When you believe in you, when you take a chance on you, you shift the game because it's within your power. And yes, there are lots of external situations, and yes, there's times when I've doubted, but I have a crew of safe, trusted people around me. So when I've doubted myself, they've lifted me up, they've assisted me, and they've believed in me, which has just been a beautiful relationship. And I'm so grateful to be able to offer that to people who come to me. When the dark days hit and self-doubt creeps in, it's a wonderful thing to have a companion who also believes in you, who holds your dreams, who reminds you of the good intentions you have for yourself. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who's invested their hard-earned money in themselves via Key for Change and entrusted me as your companion. You've made my life purposeful. You've given me meaning. And every day I wake up, I'm grateful. I have a good life. I have a wonderful career. And my hope is, in some small way, that you develop the belief in yourself. You pursue the whispers of your dreams. Say yes. Get outside your comfort zone. Get good people around you. Find what gives your life purpose. Find what gives your life meaning. I believe it's a wonderful way to live an abundant life. I want to thank every single person once again, whether you've worked with me or you watch my videos and you like or you place a comment. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful that people have believed in me and entrust me. And my hope is that you find your dream and your passion too. It's your gal, Keeley Taverner, psychotherapist, who's passionate about helping people to change their lives, to unfold their potential, to get outside their comfort zones, and to try something different. Do take care of you, because if you don't, who will?